Hello, hello!
Hello.
GameBusters UK! Back again! Ha ha ha! Yeah. We've been waiting for it. I know you have. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Probably my most favourite classic game out of the three. Probably. What's that, Leon? Sonic 2? But you're not here. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. At least I think Sonic 2 is his favourite game. I'm not 100% sure. I know he likes Sonic 2, but what's that, Mark? Not really much of a Sonic fan, but you're not here either. Oh, never mind. That's right, just me and Jamie here.
Oh yes.
Doing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I'm just gonna put this out right now. How the hell does Knuckles punch you out of Super Sonic?
Because he's a beast.
Because it's a beast. Yeah. How the hell? Super Sonic's supposed to be invincible. How does a well, I'll call him a mutt. How does a mutt like Knuckles just punches Sonic and just like bam, bitch? You know.
Maybe he has knuckle dusters on.
Knuckle dusters. Must be emerald powered. Knuckle duster power. I don't know. Just like that. And yes, different special stages, and I think they're okay. I guess I've played them enough to master every single one. So yes, I will be getting all the Chaos Emeralds and all the Super Emeralds. I don't know. How much of this game have you played, Jamie?
None.
None. Okay.
No, I don't think I've ever played this one. Actually.
Haven't played this one. Okay. Yeah. Well, Sonic 3 and Knuckles takes place after Sonic 2. And if you've ever played Sonic 2, literally at the end you just got Sonic and Tails on the aeroplane, and that hence why you start off on the aeroplane.
Yeah.
And you start off with the emeralds, blah blah blah.
Right.
And then you encounter a random, they call him a kidna called Knuckles, who for some reason is able to punch you out of your super state. I don't really know. I don't understand. You end up on this Angel Island floating out place, which is supposed to be I guess almost like the island of where the emeralds come from. So
right.
I don't know why. I don't actually know why they exist anywhere else. Like, I mean, it's like, okay, if they're supposed to be there, then why are they on? Why were they in Green Hill Zone? Why were they in any? I just like, what?
Don't question the story, just go along with it.
I know. I'm trying to put logic in a game, and it's just not working. Yeah. Okay, so Sonic's got a new style, and I think personally this is my most favourite style. Again, the music, I love the music in Sonic 2. I really like the music in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think the music's pretty good. We have various different stages. We've got like kind of like the Sonic 1 bonus stage, special stage going on there, which I don't really like anyway. Yeah, because it's basically Sega released two games, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. But what they actually did is they made it so Sonic and Knuckles, you can actually open its cartridge and attach games to it.
Oh really?
And what it was actually trying to do is able you to play Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles at the same time, if that makes sense. So what you actually did is you can actually connect your Sonic 3 cartridge to your Sonic and Knuckles, and basically instead of seeing Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it will say Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because and Knuckles, you know. You can't go wrong with Knuckles. I've had debates about that name, but you know, it's just like Sonic 1 and Friends, you know, or Sonic 2 and Friend, you know. It's just like, yeah, we don't care about Tails, you know. It's just there, you know.
Screw Tails.
But Yeah, so wow. Sorry, all you Tails haters. It's alright in this game. He can actually, if you control him, you can actually fly in this game. You can actually control him and fly around, which is actually really cool. And he can actually swim as well, because obviously Sonic can't. So
yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely you're gonna be, if you're Tails, you're gonna be abusing his flight ability, because that's by far the best. And by connecting, obviously, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, because you can play as Knuckles and Sonic and Knuckles, you can play through the whole of Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles with Knuckles. And I think
right.
I should know this. Yeah, he can glide, he can climb, he can pretty much. People say break walls with his fists, but to me it kind of looks like he's walking in it with his face. So
really?
let's just say he can face wall anything he likes. But well,
Great
you know,
ability.
yeah, we won't get into that. And his paths are different to Sonic's and Tails' path. Because Knuckles can't jump very high, there's like little hidden areas that he has to break with his fists. That he has to go, and they're generally normally harder than Sonic and Tails' routes. So if you want added difficulty, just play as Knuckles pretty much.
Right.
They're pretty much the same. The layout's a little bit different. Sometimes there might be like a higher route. I think he has less levels though.
Oh, right.
than the other two. So
That's
unless
not
of course
good.
unless you screw up with debug mode, then you could probably get into Sonic's levels with Knuckles and things like that. You shouldn't be able to, but
but you can.
you can, and it doesn't break the game too much. Put it that way.
Too much.
But yeah. I forgot to mention their mini bosses. You have mini bosses in this game now.
Right.
So you don't just have Eggman or Robotnik. You have mini bosses. And also random flying signposts.
Hit button.
Yep.
Suppose you don't get a headache.
Well, you know. Like he's rolling around at the speed of sound all the time, apparently.
Yeah.
So, you know. Just ask the guy who created City Escape for Sonic Adventure 2. I can't remember his name for that game, the name for that artist for that song, but I love that song, but still. But anyway, third special stage. And yeah, I paused randomly. I don't know why. For all I know, I was probably recording this while watching, I don't know, Supernatural or something, so I kept pausing it. I normally do that. I normally just record something, realise there's actually something good on TV, and I'll happen to look up every 2 seconds.
Right.
So I'm distracted. I'm bad like that, but lazy is lazy. Lazy is lazy, you know. It's minor. Well, you should have seen the playthrough I did before. I think I done like a 10-minute break, and all you hear is or something that sound like a dog in the background on the TV.
Really?
And it was just me, absolute silence, and I was like, "What's going on?" And I was just like, "Whoops, forgot I was doing something." But yeah, never mind. Yeah, so you have mini bosses, and you also have elemental shields. Yeah, that's right. So you have the fire shield, which I demonstrated you can blast through things. You have the lightning shield, which you can gather rings and they'll automatically attract you when you're near to them, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you can use a double jump with it as well. And the other one is the bubble shield, which, well, protects you from underwater, so Sonic doesn't have to worry about drowning so much now. If you get a bubble shield, you can survive underwater. And you can actually bounce, so you can do like a bounce onto the ground, and like a bit like the double jump, but you know, you just sort of bounce and you pick up height and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
A lot of improvements on the last one then.
yeah, definitely. They added a lot of things in Sonic 3 Knuckles. There's also got the Insta Shield, which, to be fair, when I first played this as a kid, I didn't really know what it was. Basically, it's like if there's like an enemy you normally can't kill with just rolling with Sonic, you can use the Insta Shield, and it's almost like a little added attack, and it will like destroy like an enemy that you can't normally hit or stuff, things like that.
Right.
So it's also a good way of getting cheap hits. Like if you're supposed to fight a boss a certain way, you could probably Insta Shield him, and you know, beat him like, I don't know, 10 seconds quicker than what you should do or whatever. So,
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. It's still got the spin dash, just like Sonic 2. But yeah, you could just say it's new and improved. But I think it's the best classic Sonic out of out of them all.
Yeah.
I pretty much know all of the special stage rings. So I'm trying to. Oh yeah, the video. Well, video will be fine on your end. Ours is a little bit less quality, but it's all
right,
post
okay.
commentary. So they'll have HD crisp quality. Well, YouTube HD anyway. Hey, let's not get into that. But
its definition of HD.
well, I'm surprised they haven't released like a Sonic 1 HD. Well, they probably have, but I haven't heard about it. So
Yeah, I don't know. They may have.
yeah. I wouldn't buy it though. I mean, it's like all these different games I hear on HD, and it's like, I've already got it for the PlayStation 2. It's not much different, to be honest. Nah, you know. But you know, if you want to pay like 34 quid for a game just because it's HD, but you have it for the PlayStation 2 and probably got it cheaper, go right ahead, sir.
I guess it's alright if you got the money for it.
Well, yeah. Well, you get collectors, and perhaps if you've like, I don't know, your copy of a game is damaged or something.
Yeah.
I can understand that. You know, it's like I used to have Ratchet and Clank. I didn't have it, so I thought, well, I'll get the HD collection. I'm not really bothered about it being in HD. I just thought, well, it's there. I can get it online. Why not? Just grab it. Although I was doing a playthrough of it, but I think I'm going to discontinue it, to be honest. Because I'm not too bothered about it, and not many people are really bothered. So I always say to people, you know, if you're watching this or watching anyone, if you want me to do Ratchet and Clank, tell me. Otherwise, I'll probably just ditch it. So
yeah, there's no point recording it really if no one's going to watch it.
Nah, and when it's not like one of my top priority playthroughs, you know, it's just kind of like there. You know, I've got my
extra.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I've just got. Oh yeah, there's a fire shield right there. You might want to get it because we're going to be fighting Robotnik soon, and the fire shield becomes very handy. So yeah, use that. This is a kind of a cool-ish feature. Random ship just tries to bomb you. And if you're with Tails and Tails follows you, he actually gets bombed several times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Poor
it's like
old
suicidal
Tails.
bomber. Yeah. Good job. It's invincible as a single player. That's all I can say. Yeah. Oh. I would have liked it if they did like Tails. It could be Tails as the first player. But I suppose because Sonic's the main player, it's like, well, you know, Tails isn't worth it, you know. And I fail. Very quickly.
I thought he was good at this game.
Wow. I am, but I was probably, let's say, distracted by watching Supernatural or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was probably doing something. Or probably my mum was saying, probably saying, Jay, take up your headphones, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, recorded? Something like that, I don't know. Probably. But to be fair, the boss isn't that hard.
Right.
Obviously newcomers might find it difficult, but if you had the fire shield, it's not that difficult because he pretty much uses fire. So you know, if you're protected, you know, just don't be stupid. Don't be stupid and run into him or something. I don't know. But yeah, no, Sonic 3 Knuckles do some cool things. Obviously, you got like new bosses.
Yeah.
Robotnik's slightly changed. There's even an interesting boss where Tails has to actually carry you constantly for the whole boss.
Oh, really?
Which the gimmick is cool, but it's a little bit tedious because you can't, you know, just like constantly hit him. You have to like take your time and everything.
Yeah.
So if you're not very patient, you're like, oh man, this boss is taking forever. Oh, and did I forget? Knuckles always tries to stop you. Random bridge. Presses the button.
What a douchebag.